Alright, hi everybody. Today we're here to talk about the new port tower that you can find in your Alliance buildings. So you can find it here. You can press the question mark in your game at any time to read the description if you forget how it works. And so now I'm going to show you how to build it. So it's basically like any other Alliance building. Build it in your territory, built instantly. Can be built by deputy or higher. Once the tower is built, then you can build the port. So same thing, tap the question mark at any time to read the description, get a refresher on how it works. The difference here is that you can build and probably will want to build the port outside of your territory. So I have an enemy bookmarked here, or a target rather, and I want to build the port near him, so that when I send my army, it will have less time to march to get to him. So I go to my Alliance building, build the port, but you can see I cannot place it inside another Alliance's territory. Anywhere outside my own territory is okay, as long as it's not in someone else's. It will take me 8 hours to build it, and it will cost me a few gems or Alliance points. So once that's started, basically we just wait. And while we're waiting at any time, we can go back to our port tower, send our troops to go and wait inside the tower, and then basically they will just hang out there. So you can see my ally is sending troops as well. Everyone in your alliance can send one army to the port tower. Once it's there, you'll see that port processing message. That's because they're not able to transfer to the port yet. Anytime we want to go check on our port, go back to Alliance buildings, and it has the coordinates there for you to tap. If I check defense now, you can see that my troops have not been transferred there yet. Alright, so we have to wait for that. While we're waiting, I found an enemy port being built here. So this is what ours looks like to the enemy. You can see that if they tap it, you cannot scout it or attack it while it's being built. If we run back to their territory real quick to find their tower, you can see the same thing. You can't attack or scout an enemy port tower, which means they also won't be able to attack or scout ours. The tower can't be scouted at any time. The gate's just while it's being built. Alright, so I've skipped ahead here to when our port is done building. You can see now when I tap my enemy, I have a special port attack option. My troops waiting in the port then will march directly from the port when I choose that option. My ally is marching right behind me, so you can't even see his army, but it's there, as I'll show you in the battle report when we're done. And so I've sped up this march in this battle. This whole battle took about a minute. So this whole time you could be sending other allies through the port and joining the battle, and you would see, you know, A joined, B joined, C joined. As long as the battle is still going on, remember your allies can join. And so the benefit of the port is it makes it really easy to do this because it shortens the distance between you and your enemy, and it also, you know, reduces the need to count all your different march times. And so you can see when I check my report that we did indeed have 2 battle participants. We just were on the exact same march line coming from that port because it allowed us to share our coordinates. Marching back though, you can see we both go directly back to our castle. So since I'm on the development server, I'm just going to crazy speed that because I have infinite gems on the dev server. And then I can send another army back through the port tower because it's still open. The whole time that it's open, I can keep sending troops to it as long as it's only one army at a time, same with my allies. Now what I want to show now is we haven't sent our troops to attack yet, so they're just hanging out there. Now that the port is open, my enemy can come scout me. So we're being scouted by them right now, right? I guess you like what he saw, because coming up now, we're going to have an attack. Yep, here it comes. And so, you know, just like a city, he can attack my port, he can rally my port, Your port is not safe once it's open. So I'm going to leave my troops there so that they will defend my port automatically. And so same here, I've also sped up this battle to make it go faster. It was also about a minute. You could have your allies be sending new troops to the port tower this whole time, and they would join the battle automatically once they were transferred to the port to help you take this enemy army. You can see my army got wiped, everybody left. That's my allies' army left there. We did win, but I had a tough time. But if we had had more people online using the port with us coming on, then we wouldn't have had a problem.